My short is about an elephant that gets sort of separated from his family and discovered by a little boy and his father who run a banana plantation. And the boy kind of comes to a realization after they bring the elephant home that maybe his home in this plantation isn't the best life for an elephant. When my kid was born, I realized the story I was telling wasn't just about a boy taking this elephant home with him. It was about this boy realizing that he had a choice to sort of do something really positive for somebody else. You know, that decision to take the elephant home was a little bit selfish, a little bit self-serving, like, this is my pet, it's fun. And then realizing, like, oh, that person in my life wants something more, wants something greater, and I can help that person achieve what they want. And in this case, the elephant, I can help that elephant get back to its family. I was super lucky to get Mike Gabriel and Lisa Keene as my production designers and art directors on the film, and they were doing these amazing paint-overs. They would take the frames of animation that we were doing and just start painting over them, and like really discovering these color palettes that were beyond my wildest imagination, coming up with really cool ways to like really do this very graphic look. And the next challenge was like, okay, that's how I want the film to look. That's what I want it to be up on screen. So the next challenge was, how do we do that? And you know, I was lucky enough to have that experience on Feast, to know Greg Culp, who was a lighting supervisor on that show, to help come in and lead this lighting team. So he brought all that wealth of knowledge from Feast into this film. And we built new tools because we wanted to do things with the environment. I have friends that are composers and musicians. I said, would you maybe, I asked my friend Toft Willingham, could you maybe just take a look at these reels and tell me maybe you want to get involved? And he looked at the reel, and the next day I get an email and there's an MP3 attached to it, and it was the song that's in the film. And in less than 24 hours, he had like written this song, and he wrote in his email, he's like, I just felt so inspired. I just had to like, you get this out of my system. What do you think? And like, at first I was like, this is really good. You just came up with it, and sure enough, I mean, all the lyrics tied in. I laid it into the edit, and that song was just like a perfect fit. To have access to like this world-class group of people who can just bring years, 30 years, 40 years in some cases of experience to your little film that you're trying to make in 4 months' time. It was an amazing experience to get people who are like legends at the studio to get excited about the thing you're doing, and then be able to share that excitement with the next person who feeds off of what they did, and it just kind of becomes very iterative every step. Someone else is building on top of what the first person did, and it just keeps getting better and better and better. And by the end of it, you're like, this is 10 times better than I set out, you know, to do. It's like, I think it always surprises everyone when they get to the end of it, how good the finished product looks. I think people are going to be really surprised. Yeah, there's so much diversity, and the range of kind of subject matter and comedy and shorts that make you want to cry, shorts that just, I think there's something for everybody.